Here's a worksheet.
All right. So,
I think we had gone downstairs and found her at her table. I think is what we last.
Actually left it off with Zorn asking, okay, or us saying, do we see Artemis, and him going, we'll find out next session.
Is she awake or is she just? Is she? She's actively drinking. Yay!
being Artemis is what she's going.
All right. Well, Artemis has two modes: drinking and sleeping. So I was trying to figure out which one it was.
Well, saying English, but
yeah. Let's go say hello. Hey, Artemis, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Got any work going on these days?
No, actually, I haven't been able to find me a place to, do my thing.
Ah. Gotcha. Well, that's unfortunate. We were looking for work. But, hope you luck with the whole finding a place thing still. Hopefully that'll smooth itself out. So how you been?
Thanks.
a familiar halfling comes over to the table.
Ale for me.
All right. By the way, I think I introduced myself to you all. My name's Matthias. I'm the owner of this establishment.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Thank you.
Heads off back to the bar.
Found any perspective places or Nothing yet.
No, I'm not really having a lot of luck. This town is pretty packed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
People coming in.
Tend to not eavesdrop all the time. On other people. You know what I'm saying?
Should ask her again. She knows.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week.
How are you doing? I mean, good to be back. Yeah, she used to be a Jew back in her time, but she more or less just tends the flowers at my house, our house. It's not but she's not in the 5 minutes, so I don't think she'd ever.
I
Doubt that.
I don't know about that one.
That one guy.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
She seemed to be out for blood for that guy that went after you and River.
Yeah, that's brotherly instinct, I would believe.
Yeah.
I've never seen her act out of violence other than murdering instinct. My father. That's so weird. It's okay. So,
They were nicer at night. I deserve.
I just didn't steal anything from you.
Is there like a job board or anything in the tavern area that might have jobs posted or anything like that?
Yeah. No, that's kind of the thing that Artemis is trying to establish. This city is, it's a pretty much a magiocracy. It has a king, but the king is large. So it's not really based around adventurer. Yeah, like five. But it's not really based around like adventuring culture, I guess. But that's what Artemis is trying to get up and going. But it's about now that Mattias returns. Trey with the various drinks. He's the ales and the wine. He takes the wine glass off, and it's this deep, rich red dragonless. He sets it in front of you and says, "Give that a try. That's my favorite." How much? Well, that one's on the house. Sure. Yeah. You've always been a good paying customer, and you keep Artemis out of our hair when you're talking to her like this, so. He looks over and gives you like a sly wink, Artemis. And then I slide 2 gold over. Here's 2.
One day Rag will be poor.
Yeah. He actually he slides one of the gold back to you and says, "Here's a tip. save some of your money sometimes.
Rag single-handedly like boosts the economy of every city he goes to.
The campaign, every city in the campaign is just filthy, stinking rich for the rag.
There's
Yeah.
like statues to Rag. He's known as the giver.
Anyways.
All right,
Not
so
the
Has Stevie met Artemis?
I don't do that to her.
Sorry.
So messed up, dude.
I don't know. Has Stevie met Artemis?
Can't remember.
No, not really. Like, very briefly, I think.
Stevie, introduce yourself to Artemis.
Sorry, Stevie.
You wanted this.
I did.
So I elbow Artemis and I say, Artemis, this is our friend Stevie.
Like Artemis is like not.
So
What
is
did Stevie do?
She just nods back. She's just like 2 fingers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you. I respect that.
you guys will have a lot to talk about.
so is Matthias or whatever his name is still there at the table?
Mattius.
Mattius.
Like Mattius.
Matthias. Okay. Is he still there?
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay. So do you know of anywhere where we can get some work?
Yeah, heard any words lately? I mean, that depends what kind of work you do. You mages of any kind? Like,
Do we have any mages? We have a wizard, right? No, warlock.
He's a paladin.
Son of a bitch.
I'm a holy caster, not strictly arcane.
well,
Do you need
if you're
anyone?
looking for something, that pays good, you've got to be a mage. But otherwise, you can always go down to the docks and try to get a job on a ship.
Ah, we could actually get a job on the boats, working on the boats on the way there, and earn fare on the way.
Yeah, I couldn't help but overhear. Is she talking about Artemis there? That you're looking for a place to start your guild, right? Well, if you want it, you could rent out a room and take the spare office and work out of the Brave Barrel for a price.
Always the businessman.
What's the price?
Well,
10% of your earnings.
I'm sympathetic to your cause. So, why don't we start off at a simple 10 gold pieces a month?
I think I can gotta do that. Yeah.
All right. I think that this will be beneficial for the both of us. It'll bring in your adventuring clientele and maybe they'll buy some drinks.
It's a good idea.
Plus, when we're staying here, we won't have to go far to look for work.
That's true. Congratulations, Artemis.
Thank you.
All right, so should we head down to? Well, wait, it's nighttime, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like,
Why don't we get some rest, and in the morning we can go down to the boat docks.
when we were doing the The arena fighting. Was that something that we would have gotten the feeling is like a regular thing, or is that like a special event type thing?
Sorry, what was that? I just got sent a video by my 7-year-old niece of the parade that Zero got stuck in.
It follows us everywhere.
Can't escape it. I was asking if we would have gotten the feeling that where we did all the arena fighting, if that was something that was like the Coliseum, if that was a regular thing or like a special event type thing.
That's like a monthly event.
Okay. Fair enough.
If we're gonna go on the boats and everything, I definitely want to stock up on some food and stuff.
I mean, we do know of a dragon we could go kill.
Oh shit.
Maybe a sword.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. If we can take down the dragon, we can get its horde. I mean, it's risky.
The dragon was pretty tough, though.
Yeah,
As I remember.
Yeah.
Because it almost killed me.
yeah, but we could prepare this time. We could get something to guard us against, the lightning that it was shooting. So, we could theoretically prepare ourselves to not have as hard of a time.
You mean to prevent the electrocution
Exactly.
Well,
and paralyze, or was it shock and frightened?
Well,
maybe we should just check the docks first, Just saying.
all right.
But yeah,
Just throwing out ideas.
I actually don't know how I feel on a boat, though. Working on the docks, in the water. But yeah.
It definitely would be different, but I don't see another way of going over the sea. We'd have to use the boat anyway.
Oh. Well,
Well, for the boat, they don't normally make trips out to that island. So chartering a ship going out there was pretty much paying for them to go out there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. We weren't hitching a ride. We were the. Gotcha.
We were the
Yeah.
cargo.
Gotcha. Okay.
A little bit different than if they were going, just up the coast or something like that.
Okay. Also, Stevie, I wanted to talk to you about Chloe. I didn't know if we could bring her on a journey over the sea on a boat and everything. Or maybe we should try to find her a home here. What do you think?
Place no the guy, right? Oh wait, no, you're talking about the bear. Okay.
yeah, the
Yeah.
bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's mention the fact that the bear is currently up in your room.
Okay. Fair enough.
Sleeping.
Fair
It's a
enough.
very young bear
Yes.
sleeping, but the bear is currently up in your room, and there is a bear in your room. So
Right.
I don't think they would do so well on a long trip for a boat, 'Cause,
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, is our trip going to be long?
I think we don't know.
Are you all gonna look at Artemis now and be like, since you got, housing now?
No, she's not taking care of Chloe. No, okay? No,
Well,
Artemis is not taking care of my child. Sorry. Not happening. Yeah, there must be. Oh gosh, I don't know. Is there like sanctuaries here or anything like that? I wonder.
make a history check, Fizzy.
Alrighty then. I can do that. Stream. Give me 1 second. I'm lagging for a second. There we go. Alright, so. One. Come on, baby. Let's do these. Oh, no. No.
When you think about Olympus, the one thing that kind of, especially in your mind, probably in Stevie's mind too, that just kind of resounds. It's like they really are not crazy about like nature here.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's like a garden
True.
in the city.
True. And we don't have any abilities to get to like Flan easily or anything, right?
No,
Not
Okay.
not
unless
us.
not unless for an emergency.
Right. Okay.
I
Okay.
think it was like a 3 or 4 day journey.
Yeah.
Oh, my food's here. Mute it. Okay, we'll take it with us then.
Higher animal handling. I feel like it might be Stevie, but I'm talking about between the their class is really benefit for this. So like the way that this would work is I would be okay with you guys basically the two of you like sharing an animal companion.
Okay. So we could co-parent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what's my animal handling? I know it's pretty high. It's 7.
Yeah, versus higher.
Okay. All right. So, and then who knows? Maybe wherever we're going, we might find a place that works as well. I just keep thinking about if we're trying to get around places, I feel like if we have a bear, it's going to be really hard to move around, I think, to a certain degree. And then where do we keep the bear? Like in our room? I don't know.
And then something else like, you know, Rag, you said that your animal handling is actually pretty high. Like that's not unimportant. Like if they do keep this bear, but they're not around, and somebody has to like do something with this bear.
I mostly just threw that out there because she sucks.
I'm actually not that bad.
Yeah, you're not bad either. Yeah, I mean, because I don't know if it like needs to be in the woods, because if we're in a city, I don't know. So yeah, okay.
I just don't want to give you guys the impression that I'm like, oh my god, don't keep the bear. Like I put the bear there for
Right.
you guys do it whatever you want with. So
And then on the ship, a shark comes and eats it out of your hands.
Oh, throw you overboard.
it's a non-0% chance.
Nothing is a
There's a higher chance of me pushing Rag off the boat.
0.
yeah. It's
Anyway.
Or, all right, so it'll stay with us then.
Hey Rag, do you think some of your buddies who you talked to when we were trying to find someone for Klonoa, do you think they might have any work for us? Yeah, doesn't hurt.
Want me to heat these up?
No, fine.
Everyone's sauce. Because they didn't give us the extra side I asked for.
Sorry, babe. I will also note that I do have a spell that for at least one of us would protect to a fair amount against this dragon. Wouldn't be perfect, but I could protect at least one of us from lightning. Just throwing it out there in case that's something we want to do.
See. Sure, next time.
I think it was like 9 when my
Yeah.
tattoo finished.
Yes. Yeah.
Like right around that
So
time.
it's probably more like 11 at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't hurt.
All right, what about the rest of y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Same deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that Fizzy and Chloe have something to eat, and then yeah.
What are we doing?
Bed.
Well, so Busy, you make sure that the animals are fed.
Yes.
And as you rest your head into your pillow and begin to fall into slumber, it's cropping from consciousness to unconsciousness. Images begin to flash into your head. You see yourself on the docks of Olympus, your face looking lost as you attempt to fight your way through the crowd of dock workers, sailors, and wet market merchants. You hear a voice in your head. Curious. The next image that flashes into your mind is that of yourself sitting in an unfamiliar bar across from a beautiful blonde woman. The pipe smoke filling the room slightly obscures your faces, but you still recognize this woman from the Colosseum. You
Okay.
both appear to be smiling as you take a drink from your tankers. The next image you see is yourself standing on the bow of a ship surrounded by fog. The tall, blonde woman stands next to you, pointing toward what appears to be an island emerging from the mist. Her hand rests on the rapier at her hip, slightly obfuscating the eye that resides there. The voice again echoes in your mind. Then the image flashes to you inside a cavern, holding a small yellow and green eye. The light emanating from it lights your face, which conveys curiosity and wonder, almost as if you are completely unaware of the numerous tentacles wrapping themselves around your neck, your arms, and your legs, unaware of the levitating being from which these tentacles protrude, lifting you into the air, unaware of the blonde woman bowing next to you. The voice again echoes. Curious indeed. Fortune to found. Suddenly, you feel whatever consciousness that allowed you to see these visions get ripped from this scene, and you cannot see or hear anything. There's no darkness or blackness, it's just total nothingness. You think for a moment you might even be dead. You're not sure, but just as the panic begins to well up in your chest, a black cat steps out from the nothingness, shifting into the form of a tall, slender, cloaked figure, familiar to you. He extends his hand, the sleeve of his dark green cloak cascading downwards. Take my hand, child. I promise I will not lead you astray.
Okay, I take his hand.
As you take his hand, you again feel your consciousness get sucked out of the nothingness. The first thing you notice is the salty scent of sea spray. You open your eyes to find yourself on the same ship from before, but this is no longer a still image. You are watching events unfold before your eyes. To your left, the hooded and robed figure stands. As you look up to him, he turns his head, revealing just the lower half of his face, which dons a sly smirk as he raises a finger to his lips, as though to say, suddenly, a voice calls from the crow's nest. Elytra! Ship spotted! You hear loud footsteps running across the top deck, and see now, leaning over the railing, the blonde woman, and yourself, looking into the distance at a strange ship made of black wood with red sails, different from any kind of ship you've seen before, apparently coming from somewhere west of Elisier. The blonde woman turns to you, or to the you that you are currently watching, but you can't make out what is said. What you can make out is the strange look on your face. Your eyes appear vacant, and you're still clutching the yellow and green eye. The blonde woman calls Sokuru. Maintain speed and keep our distance. She then turns back to you, smiling, and takes a step back. Then you see yourself begin chanting something in a language you're unable to understand. You lift the eye into the air and cast it into the sea, quite a distance. The blonde woman runs back to the railing to meet you. Stillness takes the air. She watches the ship in the distance expectantly. A moment passes. Then suddenly massive tentacles burst from the ocean around the black ship, wrapping completely around it, tearing down the massive red sails. In what seems like an instant, the ship is split into as the numerous tentacles retch and pull at it, dragging large pieces into the sea. You feel a hand grab your own, and your consciousness again finds itself in nothingness. The hooded figure steps forth. Strange fate, child of man and forest. Much to be done. I must speak with a friend. Await my word. Ragnamus and Zero, you both awaken to knocking on your room's door. You sit up and you see the morning light coming in through the curtains. You see an envelope slide underneath of the door into the room. Ragnamus for Sloss. So you get the letter, Zero?
Yeah, and I'll open it.
Well, Zero, so you pick up the letter and you see that it is, the actual envelope itself is made of a really nice parchment. Then there's a wax stamp, wax seal So you all eventually awaken as well.
River starts to take off the bandaging to like look at her tattoo and goes, "Ah, don't you love it when you get no? Does this say regrets?" Sorry.
It's that old pun. Of
No
saying
regrets,
no
but
regrets.
it says no regrets, but that's not what it actually says. But she's trying to lighten Klonoa's mood because he doesn't seem to have been in the best moods at dinner, drinks,
Aw.
whatever. So.
Chloe's like, I'm dead too.
You take up my comedy lessons when I was gone too.
No, just trying. I'm gonna use one of my Eyes of the Grave. If that's okay, Zoran.
Yeah, it's basically like detect undead, right?
Yeah, within 30 feet. I'm specifically looking at Klonoa and me.
Oh,
I'm assuming
Yeah,
that I'm gonna get nothing, but
I don't think you would get 0. So yeah, you get nothing.
okay.
I think 30 feet would be a little bit far for 0's range.
Yeah.
0 range.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Sorry. Still waking up. Just checking on something. It's
Actually, 30 feet's pretty far. You probably would have gotten 0.
okay. But at this point, I'm used to it, so
You're
I expect
aware
to
of
see.
what that presence is. Yeah.
Do you want to go after breakfast?
Yeah, let's go get food.
You were ready.
She will start heading down. And this morning, I think she just orders a lot of bacon.
Okay.
A lot of bacon. I'm feeling like bacon. I am. I want bacon.
I do actually.
Anywho,
Okay, so them, and then I guess we switch over to Busy and Stevie. What's the last-
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Busy wakes up, and she immediately goes and checks on. She's kind of nervous, and she is trying to figure things out in her brain. So she checks on Chloe and on Busy too to make sure that they're okay as well. Then,
Yeah, they're doing just fine. They're sleeping, both of them.
okay, so she picks up Busy too, and she kind of like holds Busy too against her chest, and she just kind of sits there with her, and everything.
Stevie will also eventually wake up as well.
I think I wanna go downstairs and get something to eat.
Okay, I'll come with you. Yeah, I'll get some food for Chloe and well, actually, wait a minute, they're both. Okay, yeah, I'll come down with you. Okay, so when we come downstairs, is everybody down there already?
Yeah, you go downstairs to see River and Noah and Zena.
Got a plate of bacon.
Got a plate of bacon. I know, right?
All right, it's another plate of bacon. What about for the rest of you?
I'll take some bacon too. Dorn, what kind of things does Fizzy 2 eat?
52 eats like grains,
Okay.
probably bugs.
Chloe and
Yeah, probably actually little fish as well.
okay,
Small fish.
and Chloe's still
Which-
on a.
You're in like a
Uh-huh.
port city, so
Okay, so I ordered like a side of small fish and grains or anything that they have like that for her, and I think Chloe's still on the bottle, so we should be good. So I'll get whatever they both need basically on the side.
So like you could get some grains and probably some fish for Fizzy too, and
Okay.
then you could get some milk for
Chloe. Okay, so that's exactly what I do then. That's perfect.
Cool, awesome. All right, so I'll get you some milk and some grains and fish. I'm not gonna judge.
And I'll do bacon too.
Of course you will. What about for the rest of it?
Just toast and eggs, please.
I was gonna ask if you have a bacon substitute to gravy.
Well, that can be done. Why don't I just bring you each full breakfast?
Sounds
So-
good.
Basically, you guys get like a full English breakfast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay,
I'll
perfect.
get me hungry again.
No, right?
We're not gonna be hungry after we eat all of this.
We need to start eating in real life before games. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're all.
You all see Rag come down. I mean, you guys, like, except for, like, rare circumstances, you really don't need to roll insight checks for each other. You guys, like, know each other really well at this point. Like, Rag does look deep in thought. Like, you can tell that something, like, he came down late, like, you can tell something, but,
All good, buddy? Got something on your mind?
No. Yes, and
Well, maybe we should have a day to prepare like different supplies that we might need.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
I don't see the decision. Friend needs to go home, so we're going to his home.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All I'll say is that it's just simply a trial we need to complete. They heard word about our adventures in Flan, what we did. This time for me to do what I need to do.
Okay.
Is that a good thing what they heard? I mean, were they impressed or
Yes.
were they upset?
It is a very, very good thing.
Okay.
I'm honestly more concerned about what our main goal is to get to the Painted Isles, and I didn't want to take too much time to distract from that, but
Well,
if it
where
must be done, it must be done.
We still
Yeah,
need more
absolutely.
money anyway, so.
that's true. Where like do we know are they in total opposite directions, the Painted Isles and the or are they kind of in the same direction?
I'll say all of you can make shit. I don't know, like a either nature or history,
Okay.
whichever you prefer, but just one.
Even me.
I mean,
No, what
if they ask it out loud, you could just tell them, because Rag would know. I didn't know, but Rag does.
Yeah, I mean, Fizzy does say it out loud. I mean, because she's like, well, do we know where they are on like a map? Are they in the same direction or anything like that?
I would say
I would tell them that, but just in the dark.
yeah. I mean, if she says that out loud, and also like with the roles, it doesn't seem like any of you know either. So,
Yeah, we are
yeah.
clueless.
So
I'm from the north,
Rag,
guys.
the Southern Isles
I
are
see trees.
off of the west coast of like the continent, but they're just much further south. So they're like south of the capital of Corinth, which is like the desert kingdom south of Elisir. So like they're basically just due south of the Painted Isles.
They are south of the Painted Isles, which
Okay. Well, based on your urgency, I guess we could always go to your home and then on the way back, we could stop there. I kind of just look at Zero like, is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, it should be fine. It's just a matter of getting passage there. So it's the issue.
like they imposed funds for us to get there, so that should not be too much of an issue.
Well, then problem
Okay.
solved. The ship is. We still know the captain's name down at the docks, so we should be able to talk to them and see if we can still charter them down there.
I do have a
We still have a decent amount of funds inside to get back as well.
I do have a really important question though, Rag.
Yes, of course.
Do they like bears?
1 second.
Timing, too perfect.
Like, I don't know. Let me peruse this and see if they like
People
animals or not.
like me.
Oh, that's a good question.
Not everybody likes me.
I like you.
Honestly, I'm sure they really might.
Okay. What's your? Can I ask this? I don't know if you know this or not, so I apologize if you don't.
Rag is open to any answer. He'll answer pretty much anything, honestly.
Like, what's your home like? Like, is it more foresty or is it more of a seafaring place, like that kind of thing?
Well,
If you-
So it's gonna be, and it's to the south, so it's gonna be.
Will it be hotter?
think like
Love.
it is a collection of isles. There are three or no, there are five of them, but there are three major ones, and like one is like the main
Okay.
island as well, the biggest one. And they are, I think like they're like volcanic, so I would say like Hawaii.
Nice. So maybe not bear
I
weather.
didn't want to say it. I didn't want to
Yeah.
say it.
So maybe not bear weather.
You guys are all gonna be fine, but one of these days we're gonna go somewhere where River is more at home than you guys.
One of these days.
One of these days.
Like a cemetery.
Oh, no.
Not
I mean, we've been to plenty of those already. She does feel at home in those too, but I meant somewhere north and cold.
True.
I feel
Gotcha.
fine.
Yeah.
So it's like the cold and the heat don't bother me.
I mean, he's fine in either the cemetery or the cold, but
Ouch. All right.
I'm good for now.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, maybe we can prepare to do that. Maybe we should go down to the docks today to charter for tomorrow. Is that how it usually works?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure how much time they will need specifically, but if we must make less than an errand here, we shall.
do we know how long of a trip this is so we can prepare our own supplies of food for the journey, or are they going to provide that? Like, how does that work? Do we know?
I believe from the discussion I had with the first mate that our payment to them covered our cost of food and everything. which I believe we wanted to get anything additional, like leisure equipment such as fishing rods or anything like that. We might buy that ahead of time, obviously.
Okay.
Why have I not thought about that earlier? I love fishing. Thank you, Zero.
You
I remember I used to go fishing all the time when I was young. It's been far too long. Oh,
So
sorry, I got caught up in my own excitement.
no, that sounds kind of cool. So I'm trying to think. Maybe we can, Stevie. Maybe we can find something that we can bring aboard the ship that'll make us feel a little better. Maybe something that kind of represents home, or something for Chloe.
Can we bring a tree on
Technically, my
you can bring a tree onto a boat.
Yes, a tree.
yes, a
Hey,
tree.
Stevie.
It can be a
Hey,
small
Stevie.
tree.
Hey, Stevie.
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
There we go. Wait, I have accelerated great. We could bring seeds in like a little pot, and I could grow it there because I could make things grow. I do that, right?
That's the better idea. That's the better idea.
We're gonna
Okay,
get
okay.
left in the middle of the ocean.
We will take that ship first.
Because nothing bad has ever happened when foreign seeds have been introduced to,
No, we're gonna
isolated
grow
planets.
in pots
Correct.
on the boat.
Yes.
They don't, seeds never get stuck to clothing or anything like that.
No, we're
No,
gonna
do it. Do it.
You're not gonna forget the plan
We are
once
so
we
doing
get
it.
there.
Give her some fucking invasive bug that kills her.
Introduce invasive species into my world, and it will continue to appear throughout the rest of every campaign. It's cool. I love it.
It's gonna be like session 300, and they're like, and we went to this town, but it was destroyed by this random bug that just came aboard the sea. All right.
Like campaign 5 or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Campaign 5 is in just one gigantic, massive forest because in this first campaign, we've accidentally slowly started a chain of events that literally just made the world get overrun with trees.
Like a dystopian
Yeah.
apocalypse kind of.
Or we're fighting against
Water
this
is a
massive.
super commodity.
Okay.
I'll just give you guys like a brief rundown of like the chartering the ship and everything. Like,
Okay.
so basic meals are provided, like it's part of the provisions. Like when you charter a ship, you also pay for the provisions for yourselves and the crew, and they get that. Granted, that food is not necessarily like good, but it is food.
Maggie crackers.
I mean, they probably don't have maggots in them yet, but if you're out of sea long enough, maybe. Or if you introduce weird plants and insects to the ship, maybe.
Ah, shit. Are we gonna get termites?
We need to have oranges and any vitamin C because the lack of vitamin C causes scurvy. Actually,
Okay.
It's a vitamin C because it's kind of like eating bullshit and
well, they knew they needed to eat limes.
Oh, right.
They knew when they ate the limes, it made them feel better.
Yeah.
So just
Okay.
limes and oranges.
Okay.
They just didn't know what vitamin C was. They knew they needed to eat them.
I know.
So Stevie carries a backpack of dirt onto the ship.
Animal Crossing is very happily.
Or the Jack Sparrow, I gotta do it.
Exactly.
Bring land with you. That was the whole idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got this. Okay.
Once we know this is the plan, River's gonna say I've got a little bit of shopping that I kind of want to do. I'm gonna go to the magic shop while most of you guys are going to secure us a ship. Does anyone want to come with me?
So you're going to a magic shop?
Yes. And I'm hoping they've got a very specific item.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right.
Should someone else go with them too? Because last time it didn't go really well.
To be fair, this time
So,
you're more than welcome to, but this time we're not going to someone who's obviously hostile towards us.
but someone could magically appear
Fair
from
enough.
hiding in the shadows.
I am,
Um,
like I said, more the merrier. I'm just,
I really want to go down to the docks, so do you mind going with them, Steve?
I'll get up the wall already. Get moving a little more anyway. Start doing a little script.
Haha.
What?
Wait, so it's just is everybody going to the magic shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are going to
All right, we'll do that.
real elves.
And
yeah.
then- I want to know on the way there, is there like any like newsstands kind of thing? I'm not thinking that they have printed paper, but I don't know. I don't know. You tell me what's
Town crier.
There are like street speakers, like town criers and stuff.
like. Is there places where you can go to get the news? Like this big thing happened in this city, and this happened over here, and that kind of stuff.
That's
Town criers.
yeah. That's
Oh.
what that is.
Oh, okay.
They're the people version of a newspaper.
Gotcha. So if we pass one of those, let me know.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely pass like multiple criers as you make your way through the town. They are, shouting about like extracts to read all about it. Dragons spotted south of Olympus.
Okay.
Like they talk about. You hear about like that there has been a dragon sighted. And that an undead army attacked Flan, but
Right.
were saved by a mysterious band known as the Light of Shadow.
Of course, they get it wrong. Okay, so
Starbucks order.
right, yeah. So
And throughout your time in Olympus, this is the first time where you're actually hearing them talk about that.
Okay.
News is finally caught up.
So-
News takes time to travel the world.
So I look at Stevie and I'm like, that's us. But I whisper it like to her and I point to myself and everyone else. Well, more everyone else. I'm like, that's them. Just so that she knows.
So someone else got credit for our work? Who are these Lights of Shadow people? So rude. All right.
So as we start to pass one, I'll say, hold on, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go over to whatever one is there. Hello.
Hang on.
Oh, no problem. Sorry.
I just ate half a fortune cookie. Sorry.
Okay. Fortune cookie.
My fortune is it takes talent to recognize talent.
In bed.
And
Oh my God.
yeah, hey, I didn't know that anybody else did that.
Yes.
I always do that and people look at me weird. Anyway,
That's the real thing.
sorry.
If you're not
so
doing
go
that,
up to
you're
one
doing
of
it
the
wrong.
criers.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
You go up to one of the
Yes.
the criers, the street speakers.
Correct. Yes, I do.
Okay. So you approach this this young kid, looks to be probably about 13, 14. Looks just a human kid. He's got like scruffy brown hair, kind of a olive complected skin.
Okay. So if he's like standing on something or anything, I kind of calm down to me. Like I don't want him to like yell what I'm saying. Like I want him to come to me. So
He sees you and recognizes that you're kind of like wanting to speak with him. He stays up on top of like the crate that he's standing on top of.
okay.
But he bends down and says, "Yeah."
I have a question. Have you ever like you seem to know you know a lot about what goes on here, and everything. Have you ever heard of a story of a black ship with red sails before being in the ocean or anything like that?
Black ship with red sails? Yeah, I'll make a check. For him.
said nope.
Oh wow, okay. He says black ship with red sails, kind of like brings his arm all the way around and scratches the other side of his head.
Not creepy
Like-
at all.
Kind of like squints his eye and like brings his like lip up. He's like,
Oh.
I mean, yeah, that might work too, but
I think sometimes the ships from the ships from the isles to the west, like every now and then, a ship from the west will come in, and it's made of like this black wood.
Okay. Have you ever seen one, or heard like stories of them sinking before or anything kind of recent?
I mean, ships sink. The passageway between Olympus and Painted Isles is dangerous.
Okay. So nothing like comes to mind of anything in particular happening? Like
No.
okay. All right. Well, thank you. Should I give him a tip? Is that normal?
You're talking about a ship sinking.
Wait, I don't think he can hear me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can he hear me?
he had said hold on. So he might have needed to step away.
Oh, who? Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't say hold on.
Oh, I thought I heard
Oh.
someone saying hold on.
Zero
This is
position.
Euro talking.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I walked away, so I don't know. Did someone follow me?
Well, the crier's talking, so I'm kind of I'm picking up what the crier's talking.
Oh, okay.
What about a ship sinking from the Isles?
Well, I had like a weird dream, and so I was wondering about like ships sinking and everything.
Well, I mean, that's what happened to my ship.
Well, when did that happen? I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the ship I was on sank on the way over here.
From where was that from?
The crier stands back up and shouts out, "Ship from the Azure Tomb sinks in the Sapphire Bay!"
I looked to Zero to see if he like recognizes that ship name and stuff like that.
Do I, Gordon?
I mean, the Azure Tomb is where you're from.
Yeah, I'm assuming I do. I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, that was my ship. How do you know about that?
You just
are you talking to me or talking to the crier? Because the
Uh,
crier's the one who said it.
Oh,
She just told me about it.
No, I asked about if there was any ships that have sunk. You're the one who said all these names. What names
Well,
did
she
you
just
say?
told me about it.
Okay. I kind of give Zero a pat on the shoulder. We should go now. This is how rumors start.
alright, Kizzy, why were you asking about that?
I told you I had a dream about ships sinking. So I needed to see if ships sink a lot.
I saw it coming a mile away and it was still perfect.
That was awesome. Here, we'll talk more
Okay,
about it
well,
later. Let's talk more about it later.
I'm in the same.
Oh, that's great. Zero, let's
Since your dream seemed to have some more credence as of late, why don't you tell me a little bit more about it?
put a me, right? You're talking me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, how about this? Let's go ahead and go to the magic shop and get there, and then we can talk about it.
All right, so you guys continue making your way to Adriel's extraordinary artifacts and relics.
Good morning. I was hoping maybe to get something kind of specific. I don't know if you'd have anything like this. I'm hoping to get something that would magically enhance the flavor of foods.
Oh, big brain.
Big brain.
That's so great.
And I've broken Zoran.
That wasn't Zoran. That
He's
was
like-
the music.
Oh, Rhythm's like, I'm out of here.
Are you trying to dust of deliciousness me?
A little bit.
What, MSP?
I wouldn't say no to that, but no, I am literally just looking for something that would, like, something that I could magically sprinkle on food that would make it feel better, make it taste better by itself. I would also take a bag of deliciousness.
She says,
He wants MSP.
she says, well, I don't specialize in culinary things. I would say that you would probably want to go to maybe a bakery and get some sugar.
I was hoping for something a little bit more magical, but
Oh, that's interesting. I've never thought of anything like that before. But I don't have anything like that, but let me see what I can do.
Okay.
It's interesting, and I am curious about it.
yeah. Well, I'll definitely have to check back then. Next chance I get, see how that's coming.
Yes, please do.
All right. Does anyone else need anything, or are we good?
Just seeing if she has anything new.
She says, well, I
While he's looking at that, she goes, "Do you happen to have any hats for turtle ducks?"
Rude.
Just out of the blue.
I would say that you might want to go to a tailor or a clothing store for something like that.
Makes sense. Anybody you recommend? I think we actually we went to one, didn't we?
Yes, the Sanctimonious Ditch is not far from here, and I do great dealings there.
Okay, thank you.
She actually made me these robes. Hang on. Where is it? Aha!
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, let me see.
I'm at max
This
vibe.
this is so much like it reminds me a lot of like Cowboy Bebop kind of style a bit.
I actually think the fucking Colomancer ID would be a fucking awesome class.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, here it is. Okay. I stole this one from Tasha's, the new source book. So she goes back into a back room, and you hear her rummaging around for a few moments, and then she returns holding what appears to be It looks kind of familiar to you, Klonoa. It's some sort of like tinker's tool. But she says, this is an all-purpose tool. This can change into any kind of tool that you would need, and whatever form that takes, the attuned user would be extremely proficient with that. Well, it does not seem like anybody is interested in this. Okay.
I'm interested. I just have money.
How much is it?
Well, I just received it, so I'm still unsure of the value. So I know how much I paid for it. So how about we say 400 gold pieces?
Likewise.
I will say that this does. I would buy armor for me to use to perform enchantments on, but I will tell you that you guys have been good customers and I appreciate it. So you would make more money if you sold it to an armor.
Well, I appreciate the honesty. Thank you.
Klonoa, would this be useful for you? Do you want it? I mean,
I guess it wouldn't hurt to have.
all right. River will start pulling out her bag for money.
Klonoa, make an Arcana check for me. See what you can glean from this magic item. She'll hand it over to you. She's noticed that your party has kind of all looked to you. She says, here, have a look. Hands it to you, so you can give it a nice once over. Did you roll a 7?
I did.
Damn. Well, I'll tell you, I'll tell you this. It is definitely a powerful magical item that emanates the arcane resonance within it kind of runs at a similar frequency as some of the magic that you have learned recently. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Okay, yeah, I'll buy it.
River hands up the money. It was 400, right?
I guess 400.
River will pay for it.
I think that you will find this very useful, my friend.
Konoha just kind of stares at it, just like, huh.
So this item does require attunement. So whenever you attune to it, I will send you what it does. Actually, I'll just send you what it actually does now, because you can also just flip and look it up. So it's rad.
Nice.
Like it's really cool. It's a new item. Very stoked about. Oh, I don't know.
Doggies.
You don't have Tasha's. I'll just say add.
Oh wait, yeah, I actually have the book put on.
It's called. You can actually add it in D&D Beyond, because I shared Tasha's with all of you on there. So
Sweet.
it's called the All-Purpose Tool. Well,
That's
I
cool.
also have one other that I would like to show you, but I think that you might be interested in. And she pulls out a. It kind of looks like a tree branch, but it's like made of silver. Um, and it is strung with these small golden bells. She says, "This is essentially a wand that will allow you to detect the presence of powerful creatures around you. Um, bells will ring slightly if they are nearby if you use it, and you can also use this to cast a spell that provides you protection from those with nefarious intentions, perhaps."
What kind of things would it ring on? Give us an example.
Well, from what I can glean, it would ring for things of constructs, elementals, fae, and of course undead.
So would it, if it's around it, does
There are. It probably also could do more, but I am not. This also requires attunement by a specific, specific types of magic users. Not really just one, but those with particular skill sets. So
well, so does it ring continually or does it just ring once to let you know that it's in the area?
it rings for a time, and then it will stop.
And
I
it's,
have not gotten the chance to actually use it myself, so I cannot tell you
and it's gotta be tuned
exactly
before we do
how
it.
it would work. And yes, it does require attunement.
That wouldn't do us any
Um,
good.
From what I know of your specific skill set, I would say that you would probably be able to use this. But there are others as well. With perhaps abilities granted to them.
I'm good.
It does seem cool, but not
I'm
for
just
us.
gonna be like, it's always gonna ding for 0, you guys.
Yeah.
Like a whisper.
It'll always work, but I don't know if it'll detect multiple things.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be an annoying alarm going off.
Yeah.
It'll pretty much just be like a cat that's bell around like a bell collar, and it's just always gonna go off.
So basically, it has 3 charges. It gains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. As a bonus action, you can use a charge to detect the presence of like aberrations, celestials, constructs, elementals, fate, beings, undead. And you can also use it as action expended charge to cast protection from evil and good.
Gotcha.
It sounds cool, but how much will we end up being able to?
I mean,
And
theoretically.
it's a druid or warlock thing.
Ah.
Well, I have no money, so I'm.
Yeah, neither do I. So that's
What do you
okay. I
mean?
mean,
What happened to all your money?
It evaporated in the pitch.
Oh,
Maybe you spent it on
weird. Well, that's okay.
What
I'm
about
not
that?
interested. But
I would pipe up and say, how about something for me?
she goes, "You don't seem like the magic type."
No, but whatever it is, what it is.
She goes, give me a moment. I will see what I have that perhaps you could use.
Good ring.
No, only the mind of dreams. She's probably gonna come back and be like, here's the name that makes you 1% stronger if you get the credit.
Nah, could probably for like 9,999 gold.
Not even for that. Be like, you just can't hack it. Ha!
Oh, dude, I would die of laughing so hard.
If I ever find a blade, it would be in like some symbol that translates to not for rag.
I tell you what. I actually do have something that I think that maybe you might be interested in. This ring right here. She holds it
I
up.
fucking knew it was gonna be rain.
She holds it up. She says,
I swear to God.
"This ring gives you the ability to, let's just say, it adds a little bit of pep in your step if you go for to make a leap."
Explain further, I have no idea.
Well, if you found yourself having to jump, it would essentially triple the distance of that jump.
Huh, actually, that does sound pretty useful. How much is it?
I could part with this for 150 gold.
You never know what if you have cross something and a trap happens. Yada yada yada, you know what else I can
I mean, could not imagine.
Thank you.
Cool. So this is called the Ring of Jumping. While wearing this ring, you can cast the jump spell from it as a bonus action, but you can only target yourself. The jump spell says you can target others. You can only target yourself. The jump spell just triples your jump distance. So basically, you get a triple distance jump as a bonus action. So that's really going to help with movement. But it does require attunement.
Okay, well I'll put it on the
Well, attuning to it takes like time. You have to like sit with it, and figure it out.
Okay,
So,
but I'm gonna put it on and like during downtime.
yeah, just make sure. Let me know when you're gonna do that. Cool. And then make sure you add it in D&D Beyond as an attuned thing. Okay. Make sure if you have any other attuned items, you have 3 slots.
okay. I have a quick question, and this probably is a stupid question because a druid would know this. If we wanted to bring soil and what do you call it, plants, do I need to go buy some seeds, or can I just get like seeds from a plant in the forest or something and use that? Like, what would make sense?
I don't.
Yeah.
You find it difficult to find a place to buy seeds in a city like this.
Mm-hmm.
They have a particular history with nature. Its magics and those around it. So, but you could go outside of the city and certainly just walk around and see what you can find.
No, oh, there's a little garden area too, right? Like, can I just pluck like?
Oh yeah, you could go up to the garden.
Oh no.
No, not take a
You
whole
really-
plant out of the ground, just like a stem or something.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I'm just thinking she's gonna go get a tall oak tree basically, get a seed for one of those, put it in a little pot, go onto a ship, and then use magic to grow it really fast.
Perfect, brilliant.
I see nothing wrong with
do you
this.
not have do you not have spells that can kind of just create plants?
I have a druid craft that can open a seed to bloom.
Okay, well, you have to have the seed. Okay, gotcha.
I think so, unless there's something I'm not realizing.
Yeah, instantly make a flower blossom. The seed pod open around.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we could always make halfling trees, correct? So as halfling.
No, I want this to be for Chloe. I can't have her around halfling stuff.
She's too young.
She's too young for that.
That's how we make our money. We just cultivate and then draw.
Upon the mention of halfling week, Adriel says, "Well, it has been great to see you all. So please do come back next time you need any magic goods. Goodbye."
Bye.
I
So,
would glare at whoever said that.
so what do you call it? So let's start. Can we head towards the garden area real quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
And Stevie can dig a hole of dirt and we can put it in a bag. Do we have a bag?
So
Trevor has a bag that can probably hold a tree.
I mean, we all
Oh,
have that.
man.
but-
Stevie just nat 20 this
I
shit.
mean, could it hold a tree? Yes. Can you get a tree in there?
Depends on
Oh.
the thickness of the tree.
No.
Would a
But-
tree survive?
Oh shit.
Probably not.
I guess leaves wouldn't survive in there or nothing either. Seeds.
So okay, so you guys are going. So you're going up to the gardens up in the Olympus up
Yeah.
high. Central district up at the very top of the peak of Olympus. Super nice up here, and there is a garden.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, make a nature or survival check.
And then after I do this, I will talk to everybody 0 and 0. So
If Stevie's helping you, you can make it with advantage.
you said nature, right?
I'm helping her. Definitely.
Thank you.
I want my tree.
Okay, they're both the same for me, so let's do this. Come on, come on, come on. 15.
You get to roll again. We get it back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Duh. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right. Okay. Ooh, I like that one better.
23.
23.
Yeah, you could get some. There are flowers. There are kind of just bushes, and there is one tree in the center.
How?
It is a familiar tree to you all. You've traveled through it before.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you could get seeds for all of those.
I would like to do that. There's nothing can go wrong here, guys. This is awesome.
Let's say you get, I don't know, how many seeds comes in a pack of flower seeds?
A lot.
Yeah, so I mean, I would just get a couple if I could of each.
So we'll just say you get a pack's worth of flower seeds,
Okay.
and you get say you get 3 walnuts that look to be viable, they haven't rotted or anything yet, because it is fall. So
Okay. And are those ones that are the walnut sizes? Are those from the big tree?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, perfect. So flowers, big tree. Are there any bushes? Can I take a little bit from a bush too? Because that's probably more Chloe's size.
sure.
Okay. Just so I have options,
Sure.
Okay, cool. So as she's doing this, she's kind of, I guess the group's right there. right? So she kind of looks at Zero mostly, but she's looking at everybody else too, to a little bit, and she's like, so I think I talked to Jasper last night. His name is Jasper, right?
Yeah.
The cat.
The cat, yeah. The cat's name is Jasper, right? Or am I going crazy?
No, that's his name, Jeff.
Okay. All right, just checking. No one said anything, so I went shit and I had the name wrong. Okay. So, yeah, I think he was in my dream last night.
Okay. Well, go ahead and continue since your dreams have kind of been a little bit more telling as of late.
Well, yeah. So, let me bring up my notes from this. So he kind of showed up, and he showed me like watching myself. It was really, really cool, kind of like an out of body experience. And I was watching myself on the ship, and there was that terrible woman there, the blonde woman. Believe she's an Asimar, right, Zoran?
Awesome.
Asimar.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm an Asimar, man.
Okay,
That's
but
pretty
anyways,
cool.
she was the one who.
That's a Brian W. Foster joke right there. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I walked myself into that. Okay, so what do you call it? So all right. So I'm not gonna fumble through the whole thing, but I explained to him basically that I was on the boat and that I was watching myself interacting with that woman, and then I was holding this thing that was yellow and notes. Where's my notes on this one? Yellow and green, and that I threw it over the side, and there was this ship that was nearby, and then the ship sank, and so that's why I was asking about ships sinking.
Well, looks like I might have found out what to take my ship then.
Wait, your ship?
Yeah, that black ship with red sails. That was
Oh,
my ship.
oh, yeah.
There's been multiple that have come out here, but I highly doubt that ships from the Pan Isles don't really make many voyages out here.
Well, wait. When did it sink? How long ago?
It would have been just before I met up with everyone here, so that would have been, I guess, about 6 months ago.
So that's when when that thing was in me then, and that's not good at all. I'm sorry. I don't think I knew. Like, I mean, I don't remember it, so I don't think I was me. Does that make any sense?
Well, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, considering things that transpired. I mean, like I said, there was the mind flayer that came out of you when we were fighting the vampire, uh, which did have a relation to my old patron. Um, so, if that was the case, then that thing you threw into the ocean was probably just some sort of.
Well, there was tentacles that came out of the ocean too for the ship. Does that sound like still your ship?
Well, that sounds like something more like it could have opened up some kind of rift or something like that, to where it could have, like the ship could have been like sacrificed to Cthulhu directly, or something along that line. I'm just kind of speculating here.
Yeah.
Um,
So somehow, I guess when it took me, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
well, I mean, you had no way of knowing. I mean, that eye that you described was the same thing that was on my old Pax weapon, and that was on that blonde woman's Pax weapon. And it also sent people directly to Cthulhu to be sacrificed. So,
So they were trying to kill you?
I don't know if they were trying to kill me directly. They could have just been looking for sacrifices in general, and that ship was just, happened to be the first one they came across. It could have been me they were looking for. It could have been, I mean, my father is an elder on the Painted Isles. So they could have been after him. I mean, luckily he managed to escape as well.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, I really don't know how. Once we make our way over to the Azure Tomb, I definitely plan on talking to him about how he managed to escape that. But
Okay.
when I had my visitation with the Raven Queen, she did assure me that he did make it out.
Well, that's good news. That's good news. We should go there then too. So you can talk to him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it'll be. We'll get there in time. We have to take care of what Ragnamus has to take care of, and then once we make it to the Painted Isles, we'll have to find out where this blonde woman is.
Yeah, I definitely
But
want to.
yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't believe you had any, direct intentions,
Thank you.
you know, to do harm.
Thank you. I know this is weird.
We'll still try to figure out what's going on with these dreams. I gave you my word, so we'll still try to figure this out.
I want to know why this happened to me. Like, if it's random or if it's, I don't know. I don't know why this happened to me, and everything seems really connected to your old patron. So I definitely want to find this out.
Yeah, I mean, that's my main mission right now is trying to seal him away because he's the most looming threat to the world right now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that he made it out then at least.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
Okay. I just kind of look around to like judge everybody's faces as we're talking to see what their reaction is. Like, are they gonna be like, oh, we can't trust her, go away? Or are they gonna, be more sympathetic?
River just seems bored.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So, but Jasper seems really nice.
I keep forgetting that you guys met a talking cat. I still can't wrap my head around that.
You gotta meet him. If he comes into my dreams again, I'll tell him to say hi to you, okay?
Please don't.
Are you sure? He's really cute, and then he turns into this big, tall, like shadowy kind of person. It's really cool.
Why did you just walk
I
around?
don't know if you want the Shadow Man to come visit you in your dreams.
He was really nice.
My dreams, you know.
I mean, he showed me all this stuff that apparently is in my head or something, maybe, or maybe he just knows these things. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be a friend.
All Archfair perps. It just always happens that way. I don't know why. They just all become perps for some reason.
He didn't seem like a perv to me.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're oblivious.
He didn't show up while I was changing. He showed up while I was dreaming.
Yeah, no.
Thinking about the Traveler too.
Right. We are not drawing penises everywhere.
Yeah.
Give it time.
Give it time, right? Fair enough. Okay, fine. But no, yeah, I'm excited. I hope that he comes back.
Just, yeah, no. Keep on the stick away from my head, please.
Okay, fine. And then I look at River. River?
No.
Oh, all right.
No. Say hi for me, but.
Well, I could always try to invite him to come with us, but he probably won't because he has other duties.
Alright.
Oh, I need to ask him. I'll ask him more questions next time. Okay. She's good. She's excited now, thinking that she has a new friend.
I'm going to take a brief moment to pause so that I can go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
When he comes back, like, Fizzy and Jasper are just like chilling.
Where did she go, by the way?
What'd you say?
I'm trying to remember what I was going off to.
Oh, she's just walking around, not going far. It was mostly like she turned away. He's talking about her
Oh,
in
gotcha,
our
gotcha.
chat.
I gotcha. So,
It was more of a she said that and then like turned around and pretended like nothing happened.
she probably turns to Stevie too, and she's like, "Stevie, do you want to meet my new friend?" No, actually, she already met him, so never mind. It would be funny.
Do you want him to visit you in your non-dreams?
Oh, and it was a dream,
But
sort of.
Stevie doesn't dream.
Oh.
She doesn't sleep.
Oh, okay. Huh.
How gonna
Listen.
get the dirt? I'm
Listen,
gonna need a.
all I know
Get
is
some
that
dirt.
I'm gonna make a really, really powerful. Oh yeah, we need to get dirt while we're here. I'm gonna make a really, really powerful friend and booyah all of you. Okay.
I
Like-
think he might become the really powerful friend.
By time this session, not this session, but this campaign is over, I'm gonna have full control over this guy. He's gonna be like my best friend.
All friends.
Uh,
Huh? What?
He's
came
gonna
back
be.
and heard
He's gonna be
Tyson
my.
say, I have full control over this campaign and this guy.
No. I said by the end of the campaign, Jasper's gonna be like my best friend, and he's gonna want to do anything to help me. I'll have the most powerful friend.
Yeah, so you start on a strong charming type on him.
My charm is natural. I don't need a charm.
Good luck.
All right. Well, it is about midday now here
Oh.
in the beautiful. It's about midday here in the beautiful city of Olympus.
Stevie
The
needs to
sun
get the
is
dirt.
high in the sky. It's a clear day.
Very nice. There's slight jazz
Check for-
music
check
in the
for-
background.
Rain showers in the afternoon. No, it is. It's a beautiful fall day. It is midday, and you're here in the gardens in Olympus upon high. Bougie.
Thank you, Elf Newscaster.
Stevie, we gotta get some dirt.
Yeah, let's like we
So-
gotta get some dirt. Do you okay? How are we gonna get the dirt? We
Well,
need like pots.
okay, we do need pots, but should we put all the dirt in a bag and then just carry the pots on like without dirt in them, so they don't maybe look as suspicious than us carrying big giant pots of dirt?
Zero and River, make perception checks.
Okay, we could put the pots in a bag and the dirt in another bag and then put them together when we're on the ship behind closed doors.
Hey, sure. How much are you trying to do here?
I think 2 is good.
19.
0. 19. All right. Yeah, you guys both notice that people are definitely looking at this clearly wood elf and like human, but like something's off. Like, and they're talking about like dirt and shit.
Okay,
You're
so
getting some looks.
I kind of push my
Busy,
back
busy,
towards.
you are not aware of this at all.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind, that's true. Okay, so anyway, so I'm like, okay, so obviously we don't want anyone to see us, so we'll go into an area that's kind of covered and get some dirt.
Alright.
Be quick about it because people are starting to notice and we don't want trouble.
Well, maybe Klonoa can like stealth get dirt.
Huh?
Is that a thing?
Please.
It's
Both.
about this time that a robed elven man,
No.
high elven man, beautiful, flowing, like platinum blonde hair cascading over his deep blue robes. Kind of got his nose a little high in the sky. Walks over to you. His hands are clasped together in his robes, such that both of the sleeves kind of come together. He just looks at you all and says, excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you. If you would not mind, you are bothering the sightseers.
We're just enjoying the environment.
The tree is very lovely.
How are we bothering anybody? We're not.
It's a tree.
It is.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave now.
All right.
Please do not make me call the god.
If the sightseers are bothered, tell them to look away.
It's okay. It's all right. We'll just go. No problem.
Thank you. Good day. And
Bye.
he, like, turns on his heel and starts walking away.
All right. So get your dirt quick. Let's go.
Yeah, as soon as he's out of ear range, I'm like, Klonoa, go get his dirt. And I give Klonoa a bag. I'm like, go get dirt. Go get dirt.
Okay, hey, Dizzy, Stevie. Okay, we need to, like, kind of downsize your plant operation here. we can do small potted plants, but like don't do like an entire like tree garden thing on here. Like one, if we do like a large plant on the boat, you gotta think about it might capsize the boat.
Okay, well.
Think small,
Oh, okay.
like food plants would probably be good. Things like this.
Oh.
Things we
Okay.
can eat on the boat that you can make grow pretty quickly.
Oh, that's a really good
Food
idea.
plants over here, and the lady said there's nowhere we can buy in this town.
But we could get, I mean, there's seeds in already, like.
Here, follow me, and
Fruit.
I start leading Fizzy and Stevie out of town. They're like, let's get dirt out over here, and you can get as much as you need.
I'm like, Klonoa, go get it, go get it. Okay, fine.
What do you want?
So you guys walk for about an hour
Damn it.
and come to the before you come to the gates that lead outside. But as you come to the eastern gate, the main gate that you all had come through, you do come out. It's a pretty clear, like, open space for a distance, but there is like some slight foliage and everything here and there. There are some trees. Like there's
Go get this.
fields and shit. I would say plenty of dirt.
All right. Okay, fine.
Hey, okay, so real quick, guys, you go to, like, the market. A lot of times if we buy, like, say we buy an apple,
Yes.
or, like, like a potato or something like that, you can usually plant a potato and then you can catch a little spell on it, and it'll grow some more potatoes for us.
Oh, that's a good idea.
If we buy a
Okay.
pumpkin, you can get the seeds out of it and grow some more pumpkins.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Sue, for your wisdom.
Like, picking up random seeds may not be the best thing. You don't know what you're picking up exactly. You could be picking up anything.
Okay.
You always know what to say, what's on my mind.
Okay, all right. I look at Stevie to kind of get her take on this.
Well, can we at least get one that grows into a tree? Like, an apple grows into a tree.
You really want to have a tree on a boat.
They're very little.
Well, why don't
Tree's not little. It
Well-
can grow to the size of like the mast.
Oh, apple trees are very small. They're not big trees.
Tell you what, get like a lemon tree or something like that. Something you can keep like kind of like in the middle. That'll be small and that way. Get us some like good citrus fruits.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll get some dirt and then we will go into town as well and we can just get some fruit that we can use the seeds to make whatever we feel like.
Yeah, that'll be a little bit more just than us, going around, getting big piles of dirt for everything. We can get little bits here and there, and you also know we have the bag of whole thing, correct? We can just put a lot of dirt in that,
Okay, that works.
and just dump that out once we get on the ship.
I don't know
Okay.
how loose dirt it works inside of a bag of holding.
We can make it work, okay?
It just works.
Either way, I can use a satchel and put a bunch of dirt in a satchel too.
Well, we're gonna make it work for this particular instance.
Zero's like, I do not want to be involved in this.
We have certain stacks of it. It just works.
We won't
yeah,
get
put the dirt in something.
how.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
put it in a bag. In the bag of holding. All right. So let's put the dirt in a bag, in the bag of holding, and we'll call it even.
Yeah, just like loose
That
dirt.
works.
And then we just like tip the bag upside down. It's just like
Right.
keeps coming out.
you have to like reach into the bag and pull something out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Like I could
you
pull
end up
handfuls of
reaching into the
dirt
bag and pulling a handful of dirt out.
at a time.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take the satchel that I have, and we will just fill that with dirt, and then we'll put it in the bag of holding.
That works.
Yep.
That sounds okay to everybody?
Yes.
All right, you have one satchel of dirt in the bag of holding, River. Add it to the inventory.
All right.
It's like 20 minutes later, we finally figure out how to get dirt.
Awesome. Putting it in the pocket.
And then on the way back, I'll just stop off and I'll get like an apple and a carrot and I don't know what else do they have that we can get. Just some like little random things, so that we can grow stuff. If we got potatoes, so I'll get a potato, a carrot, and an apple. Anything else? Potatoes.
And lemons.
Okay, lemons, potato, carrot.
I will say,
Apples.
probably not going to find any citrus here.
Okay. That's all right. We can live without lemons.
The market back in like a Memphis that has a whole bunch of different kinds of fruits, stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty like temperate climate where citrus wouldn't really grow.
Right. We want to just get it shipped in and out. Big deal.
And at this point, yeah, like it would be a little bit late to have had it shipped in. Like,
Right. Is there anything else? Zero, what do you like
but you
to
could
eat?
definitely get like you get apples, you can get
Yeah,
like
apples have
potatoes, a lot of definitely like gourds, pumpkins, like that kind
Okay.
of thing.
What about strawberries?
Ooh.
All strawberry fall thing.
Are they? Sure.
No, they're not.
No.
No, let me double check, but I do not think that they're a big fall thing. Cranberries would be great, but cranberries are like a very
When did this become Harvest Moon?
I don't know when this became Harvest Moon, but it is.
I'm trying to think of something that's like very kind of like fresh and like vitamin rich.
I think apples are the best bet. They got good
Oh,
fiber,
no, there's no
vitamin
oranges.
C. It's
That's
not like
interesting.
orange is good, but like it's something.
Yeah, but apples are big fucking trees.
No, they're not. They're little trees. They really are not big trees.
Apple trees?
All I've seen are apple orchids. Orchards, I mean.
I mean,
They're not huge, but
yeah, they're still like a 6-7 foot tall tree
Yeah.
at minimum.
I've never seen them small. We can have a small avocado plant.
Apples would last a couple days at least. You can kind of slowly consume it.
Alright.
yes.
You want to make up a fruit specifically for this?
Sure.
Only get 6 to 7 feet tall. That's not very tall.
We're gonna be on a fucking boat. That's big for a boat. It's a small tree, but a tree is still a tree, Stevie.
Wallow fruit. You find that there is a regional fruit that is actually like specific to this area, grown of course outside of the city walls, called wallow fruit. It is actually like a dark kind of charcoal gray. It's a little bit bigger than an apple, and it has rounded edges, but it actually is kind of like a very rounded hexagon shape. And it's got like a smooth kind of like I would say almost like a what's that fruit? like it's kind of a smooth like melon texture of the on the outside.
Like honeydew? Or mango?
Yeah, mango.
Why don't we put up a poll and we
It's
can
kinda
all
like that.
poll what
It's
we
like
bought
smooth-
later?
it's like
He made a
smooth
fruit smoothie.
hexagonal shape, and it's kind of like feels like a mango. Essentially.
And dub it Zorn's fruit.
It's wallow fruit.
Oh, well, fruit, fine. I like Zorn's fruit. Okay. All right. So sounds good.
All right.
Wallow fruit.
And I'll say like you when you go to buy it, like you could crack one open and try it. So the like hard shell exterior actually you can cut into that along the corners, but it is on the inside divided up into 6. So each of you can take a portion. The inside is like almost it's like it's like a melony kind of texture, but very like airy. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
there's big air pockets inside of it,
Ooh.
so it's got like a really good crunch. So think like cross between an apple and a watermelon.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
That works.
Yeah.
Shadow, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I just pulled that from the depths of nowhere, Zero.
We got
Just
this.
for you.
We got this.
That was the quicker option than to take on the voyage between 6 people.
It's like
Say
we argue
for-
about fruit for
We'll
30
think of
minutes.
like 8 silver pieces.
Okay.
You can get essentially a bushel of various fruits of apples, wallow fruit, and then some like squash.
Okay, perfect. All right, done. I took it out of my inventory. All right. Very good. Oh, I better also. We don't have to role play it, but I do pick up some more grains, and milk and stuff like that to take on the voyage for Chloe and Fizzy too.
With the bag of holding, we'll just say that you spend like
Mhm.
you spend like 5 gold pieces and
Okay.
get, like a good stockpile.
Where did you get fishing supplies?
Ah,
And then
yeah.
I'll just let you know, like, hey, it's like
Getting
getting kind
low.
of low or whatever. You know what I mean?
Perfect. Okay, cool. And then yeah, we definitely should get some fishing stuff.
Yeah, fishing stuff super easy to find. You just head down to like the more like port side of Olympus. You can definitely get some fishing rods. Of course, they don't have like reels on them. They are essentially just
Lining
like
and everything.
flexible wooden poles with a fine line like string. But yeah, so you have to like manually
Loves
pull
it.
stuff. You definitely get some fishing supplies. They
Fisher extraordinaire.
River is not.
I'm not either.
The string and so I can attach it to my arrows and then shoot my arrow at the fish.
Nice.
Big brain.
Fuck, that's cool.
Like,
yeah,
That's awesome.
You can absolutely that bow fishing. Absolutely, I'm all for it.
That's so cool.
Too.
You absolutely.
Oh, you know what? I'll get some.
I'm gonna grab fishing supplies as well because I'm technically proficient in that, I believe, with my background.
Makes sense.
I believe
Could
it.
it be proficient in it because of I'm looking like Southern Isles and shit?
Nope.
Would it be a good fisher area? Or no? I'd be very sad, but it is.
Aww. The fisherman.
I will say this. You can, because we didn't really do much with backgrounds in the
I'm
beginning.
showing your big puppy dog eyes.
I will give you the chance. Like you can select that as your like tool proficiency that you get because of your character specific.
Yeah. I do the same thing as Stevie with the string
So
and
whatever
stuff.
you had before, take that away and switch that out for because you haven't used it. So just switch it out for proficiency.
How do I do that? I can honestly figure it out later. I'll just have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can
we'll
help me
worry
figure it
about
out.
But yeah, you get enough for. Is everybody getting fishing supplies?
I'm gonna get the
Yes.
thing that Stevie's getting for her stuff because I have a crossbow, I believe, or no, wait. Do I have a crossbow? Shit.
Yeah, so you guys are getting just like some line, right?
Yeah.
River does the cooking. She doesn't hunt.
Possibly.
Hang on. River?
River doesn't hunt or fish. She will cook whatever they give her, though.
Cool.
She's the wife.
Well, who will help?
What was that, Clodone?
He will help with it.
Okay. Cool. So, 0?
Yep, grab him.
Cool. So I'll say for all of you guys, to get like, you know, a good bit of line and everything,
What if they also have like lures too, like simple, like steel, like maybe the piece of shiny metal with the hook?
yeah.
I'll get like 3 of them.
You get like tackle, and rods and line.
Because bait won't last long.
I don't need bait, I'm shooting them with my bow. I'm not
Right,
fishing.
but you only have so many arrows too, and not all kinds of fish are going to fit in the turret of the ocean.
We'll say 7 silver pieces.
For each of us, or just for?
Total.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Fishing supplies in a port city. It's not going to be expensive. It's in an abundance. But the afternoon, at this point, now that you guys have traveled all the way across the city and then traveled literally all the way across the other side of the city, the afternoon eventually comes into evening as the sun begins to set, and this all day.
Is it too late to go to the docks?
You guys like are at the docks when you're buying the.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay.
So if you want to do something there.
Where should we go to talk to them about passage? Trying to remember. Do I remember? Should we do Zero and I remember how to get there?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, no, I don't. Who do we talk to?
0 there? Oh. He must have stepped away.
Okay, that's all right. So, do we see any of the ships that still have people like loading or unloading, like that we can go talk to them?
Yeah, there are like ships in abundance here in the port. I can tell you also that 0 definitely remembers
Okay.
that.
Will he? Yeah. Will he remember the name of the person we talked to that he did glowy eyes for? Shadow. If Zero's talking, I can't hear you.
What did you say, sorry?
Oh no, it's okay. So Zoran says that you would remember how to find the person that we spoke to last time about chartering a vessel.
Yeah, we're looking for Captain Daffy.
Daffy. Okay, awesome. All right. Do we see him anywhere in the distance?
I would actually where this was. So I would know exactly where to find it.
We shall follow you then.
Yeah, so you guys walk through the docks, eventually come to his ship. There are a couple of his crew appear to be just like lounging on docks in front of the ship.
Is it morning or afternoon?
It's getting into evening.
Okay. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
I believe I spoke to you about a week or so ago about chartering. Had a slight change.
Well, I don't remember talking to you.
Going to the Painted Isles. Captain Daffy.
Oh! Oh, yeah, yeah. What can I do for you?
We've had a slight change in destination, but we have payment payment secured for you. We'd like to speak to the captain if possible.
I believe that the captain is in his quarters.
Very well.
Fetch him.
Very well.
All right, and he kind of staggers off to up the gangplank up to the ship. A few moments pass as he makes his way there, and you kind of hear the shuffle of his feet. The one that you talked to, he's holding his drink. He like lurches forward with this. Like the halfling is like surprisingly strong, and you kind of notice at this point he's wearing I guess I can describe it a little bit better. He's wearing like a cut off basically, like a tunic. It's a cut off tunic, and these like
Or he's wearing cutoffs. Like Arrested Development cutoffs.
what's that? Like a cut off like shirt. You know what I mean?
Check that for.
Oh no, he's not wearing no. But he is wearing like a tunic where he's cut off the sleeves, and it does come down past his waist, cinched in at his waist with a belt, and then he has like these leather breeches, like leather pants that he's wearing. He's got these shiny boots, and you notice he has this rather large tricorn hat with a big blue feather sticking out of it. And he smacks the back of the crewmate, smacks the back of the head of the crewmate, who lurches forward, spilling his drink onto your shoes, Ragnamus, as he does so. And he at that he smacks him back the other way and says, "Well, this boy here is the heir to the throne."
What?
You don't know who you're traveling with?
I just kind of stay silent towards her saying what, and I say, yes, I am. That's why I must go back to complete the trial.
All hail for the Shrag, eh?
Sounds good.
Please. I appreciate that you want to have fun with this, but I need safe travel. And I do, as I have said, have the payment.
Oh, no, of course. Let's get down to business. For a voyage all the way to the Southern Isles. I think that's probably gonna run you about 500 platinum.
Is that higher than gold?
I don't know how much you gave me, but
Is platinum higher than gold?
Yes.
platinum is 10.
Okay.
I can't believe it's included. I didn't put the enclosed funds in the chat that I sent.
Oh,
5,000 gold.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So he gave you 400 platinum.
okay.
Oh, shit.
So we need 1,000. Which I believe is easy enough.
He's essentially saying it's 5,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we have 4,000 from your dad.
No, my good sir. That seems a little bit steep considering we had just secured a voyage with your crew here to the Painted Isles for 2,500.
That's a good deal closer.
I know the seas though. I also know the maps and seaways here. It's not that much farther.
Point, I've only had to travel outside of the Southern Isles once.
Make a persuasion check, Zero.
Haggle.
Give me one second.
He says, it's actually a good deal further. It's closer to the coast, so we don't have to go through the dangerous seaways, but it's It's pretty far. We gotta get a good deal of provisions. I tell you what. 475 platinum.
How about this? If you grant us safe journey to my country, I'll ask my father to reduce the tariffs on any shipping you guys do between trades. For you guys specifically.
He like grabs your like what's it called, gambeson or whatever that you're wearing like under your armor to like pull you down, and as he does so, like pulls you down, he wraps his arm around your neck, and so you're like really low down to the ground at this point. He's a halfling, so he's like super short, and he kind of just says in your ear, he says, well, "Hey boy, you can guarantee something like that?"
Not necessarily guaranteed, but I am sure I could at least talk to him about it. How about
Lets you back up, turns on his heel, takes a couple steps away, puts his head down, hand on his chin, thinking tentatively. Look,
I say, I am from the Southern Isles after all. I came here in search of honor. I would not lie to you.
that's a good point. Deal. 475 gold pieces, and you reduce the tariffs.
It's starting to sound like Pappy.
Make it 425, then the other deal.
Ooh.
And if not, I won't even ask him at all.
Fine.
Aw, Rag's all grown up.
We'll make it work.
That's what I like to hear. I will ensure I will do my absolute best to get those tariffs reduced. My words.
Spits in his hand and holds it out to you, Rag.
And then I shake his hand without any question, regardless of him spitting his hand. It's really gross.
Hey.
In fact, I'll spit my own hand.
All right. Like he said,
charging
he claps your hand heartily and says, "I like the cut of your jib, boy."
I am not like my father. He's a little tight. You can get my drift.
Oh, I've heard stories. Well, all right.
If I'm the one taking the throne, I assure you some things would change.
Tell you what, you give us the rest of the evenings to prepare. We already had some preparations in place. We can head out first thing in the morning. How's that sound?
What time? Let's make sure my other teammates here are up in time. Isn't that right, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Just meet us here at daylight.
Understood. And I turn around and immediately just walk. After I bow, I'll bow to him. I'll walk away and kind of like do like a whoosh with my hand, kind of like gesturing everybody, just come on. Let's get on with it and go to bed. I don't know what time it is. It takes like afternoon or something. But
He rips one of the tankards out of one of the other crewmates' hands and just chugs the whole thing down, throws the tankard down on the ground, and says, "All right, boys, going to sea." And the woman who he just took her tankard just stands there and just looks at her hand.
Oh, jeez. Cruel.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
Look at that. Bad kids are breakfast.
Yeah, River's face is just dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Where the fuck that come from? Following after Rag.
I
Exactly.
always have it. The naivety, the seriousness, it's all a facade. Done with that life now. I have nothing to hold back.
Alright.
Okay. Very cool.
Alright, it just sounded like Anime outro should start playing or something.
Right?
Oh, goodness grief. We'll never be free of it.
So you guys walk coolly back across the port as the sun sets there in the west behind you all. You guys are silhouetted by the beautiful sunset. It's cool. You guys are rad.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, so,
So drinks and then bed. Wait, we haven't had dinner. Let's go eat.
we should. Okay.
Well, yeah, we were getting like dinner, so before we go to bed, we're not just gonna go.
There are. You could go eat at the Brave Barrel, or there are numerous restaurants.
Don't
you
give us
can also
order.
go to.
We are so, I know, right?
Dude,
The first restaurant we see.
D&D could just be called choices.
It could be.
That's the game, but
How about this? We turn to the right, and whatever restaurant's there is the one we're going in. So.
well, you guys just walked out of the docks, so there is like a nice like seaside like seafood like shack set up. It actually looks like pretty nice. The docks are not run down here. Like they're pretty good docks. They're very busy, very crowded. But this shack does have like some seating room. It's kind of got like a thatched roof that hangs over, and then there's a like a counter like shaped in the shape of an L. And there are, you see where people, different servers are like setting dishes on the counter with fish on them, and something that looks to be like maybe long fried potatoes, like cut potatoes.
Hash
Um,
browns.
Sure, that's what they are. I was thinking more like fish and chips, but
Okay, fine, that's better.
but yeah, this is essentially like a nice like fish and chips shack here.
Yes.
We have like a super British guy sitting there. Please. Like,
You walk-
super every episode.
If this is where you guys would like to grab your dinner,
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
the tables are kind of cool. They're like high top tables, you know.
Ooh.
With like, and the chairs have have these long legs, so like all the yeah, sure, yeah, like I mean, you know, and you definitely see people that appear to be drinking maybe some like fancier drinks that might be like mixed liquors.
Whoa. Okay. So we will just kind of order whatever is there's
Do a minimum.
special or whatnot.
Must be in our best condition for tomorrow.
Busy, you sound like you're like 300 feet away from the mic.
Sure, in the kitchen.
He's getting food for our
Oh,
dog.
she is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, don't you have a pocket full of halfling meat right now?
So I basically did a waiter come over yet? I apologize.
So you guys are okay. So this is where you're going.
Sub-Zero?
Yes, this is where we're going, and I'm just gonna order for everybody whatever is like their special. There we go.
River isn't gonna sit with the party.
What? What? You should complicate things.
Why not?
She just kind of
River,
tap Kano on the shoulder and starts walking to try and get a table somewhere else.
Aw.
Aw.
Okay.
So
So
you all
that's pretty
see
obvious.
the river
Yeah.
window on the shoulder.
So we'll let them go
Um,
off then.
They go grab their own table. The rest of you all can also get a table as well. So Fizzy, you order for everyone. You order, yeah, you get fish and chips.
Yep.
And then you get a drink that is like some sort of, it's like a brown liquor mixed with honey and some sort of like, you kind of like, wait, is that wallow? It's mixed with wallow fruit. Wallow fruit syrup.
I feel like there's like insert brand name here.
And the server tells you that this is called a wallow bomb.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Since Zero asked about the halfling leaf, can I just fucking give him a joint? I like roll one there, just kind of like under the table, give him one.
I hand it back to him. I'm like, shake my head. Not right now. Not right now.
I kind of give him like a. Where's the picture? It's like,
We go on the boat.
like, winks at him and go.
I mean, you guys could like head off for a couple minutes and find a place.
We have a druid that can grow more for us. We're
Technically,
on the
that's
boat.
true.
kind of goes, just, it's like, whatever, fine.
You got
We can
I know.
fish and
You guys are gonna get high and go fishing. That's awesome.
I know, I'm excited for next session.
Then they get like a bunch of junk and they're like, look at our fish. And we're like, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna try and get some actual shit for next session if that's what we want to do.
Switching over to vanilla. You two are brought over by the host, a tall, slender, elderly man, wearing he's like wearing an apron, a brown leather apron. He guides you over to a table. This is not a high top table. This is a table for two that sits up on the. There's like, so this lower half is like an open sort of shack, but there is like an upper deck as well. And this sits on the upper deck, so you get a good view over the city. He actually snaps his fingers, and a candle in the middle of the table lights up. And he says he takes orders, and eventually brings you the same food. Sit down. Yeah, you're looking out over the sunset over the Sapphire Bay for this beautiful fall evening.
Well, this is a little awkward. I kind of just thought you looked like you could use some space from everybody, so I didn't expect all of this to happen.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, the view's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah. Yeah. Food's good. Yours?
Yeah, totally. It's fun.
So yeah. Yeah. This is.
Hey, Ricker.
Yeah.
The about the whole Daemon. Sorry, I can't do that.
Oh no. I'm glad I was there. I'd have hated the thought of you going there by yourself. So. And I doubt he would have shown it. We wouldn't have found out what we found out if it had been all of us. So, in a way, it worked out as well as it probably could have. So,
Yeah, but now I'm dragged into my business, and that was the last thing I wanted to have happen.
yeah, to be fair, I kind of accidentally dragged you into my shit first. So. And my shit's a lot worse, honestly. So I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Um, did you perhaps want to go on a date?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Um.
So
So, what do you want to do?
I no idea. Actually, I kind of put that in the moment.
Uh, I guess we could go for a walk or something after this. See what we see.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Well, you guys share a nice meal together, um, and it is reasonably awkward, but pleasant. Uh, and eventually, you all finish your meal. You come downstairs to see the rest of your party there around the table. What are you guys doing? You guys like slamming wallow bombs or like what's up?
Maybe have like a glass of wine, but just five of everybody.
Yeah, not. Fizzy's not drinking like hard or anything like that. She's just enjoying the atmosphere and everything, and the food.
And downstairs the atmosphere is a little bit. It's like less quiet. There's actually like the bar on this side. So this is kind of like essentially like the sports bar side of the restaurant. Um, Except for you're still looking out over the bay. But you don't have like that nice elevated view. But it's kind of the atmosphere here is fun. Like people are having fun around you. You know what I mean?
Okay, so so I guess we just kind of chill there for a while and just relax.
And you said me and Clino were walking back up after eating at this point?
Yeah. Yes.
River will come up to the table, look at Clino, and go, Can you give me just a minute? Stevie, Fizzy, can I talk to you two real quick over here?
Oh, okay.
And I will try and go somewhere far enough away that like I can whisper and not be overheard by the rest of the party.
Yeah, you could essentially like kind of walk. It's open, but like walk out of the restaurant, like, to where you would expect to see, and like in real life, you would expect to see like the smoker standing and like.
So I need your guys' help. I
Okay.
am totally out of my depths. Clino just asked me on a date, and we have no idea what to do.
Aw.
We need ideas.
Well, it's always fun to walk on the shore if there's like a shore or a beach area. You could get desserts together and kind of take a walk. Or if there's like a festival or a play, you could go see those. There's a lot of different things. Do you like plays?
Maybe
Well, you
sometimes.
probably want something where you can talk more.
Yeah, maybe.
So maybe there's like a festival or a something like that you could go to.
Yeah, that does sound nice. Thanks. I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's funny. Don't be nervous. Just talk and hang out.
Yeah, you're right.
And she's like oblivious to like any thoughts, but she's like, yeah, go have fun.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for the ideas.
Stevie, do you have any other ideas?
I have none. You can go walk in the forest
And
and
kill,
look at the beautiful trees.
and kill animals together.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right mood. Only because last time me and him went on a walk in the forest, we both almost died.
That's a fair point.
Be fine.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I appreciate the thought though. All right, that's all I need. Thanks, guys. We can go back.
I roll somebody you're happy with.
Without another word, Brad kind of like, you know, like how you put your hand behind your back, like and sit with a joy.
And we were never seen from again.
I don't know, like kind of like.
I got you. Yeah, and so this is happening like River just pulled the girls away. So this is happening like simultaneously with that.
I would like make sure like no one can see me, I guess. Or as quickly as possible. Just, if we can.
Make a sleight of hand check.
He's not 20 this shit. Watch.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that you're like, yeah, that was pretty sly. I'm pretty good.
Meanwhile, the guards are being swarming on us.
Thank you, Ed.
I just winked at him.
Why are you looking at me?
Say,
Yeah.
like not like that, like as a, like a have fun kind of wink. Take it however you like. I don't give a shit.
It's like, River, you got competition.
I mean, you could try to quiz him at one point.
I was joking, but he's like, no, my turn anyways.
All right, Clenoa, you got yourself a jazz cigarette.
Hey, the wacky tobacco.
I'm just gonna hop it for now.
Okay.
And we come and sit back at the table, I guess, with everybody.
No.
At least for a little bit.
Yeah. So, if you guys want to converse anymore, do any more planning or anything like that, you can. Or
I'm trying to think.
Am I done with any of the books yet? I'm kind of bringing up on my notes anyway.
I would say you're not done. No, not with Squillish.
I'll read some of the books.
Okay, so you guys just head to the Braided Barrel.
When they start to head off, River and Clone will probably go off on their date or whatever.
Okay. All right, so we've got a rag reading. Does anybody else? I just want to get a lay of the land. Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm trying to think. I wanted to try to do something with Chloe that was like almost forest related, but there's nothing inside the city, right? And I can't go back to that garden.
I mean, can.
I feel like me
Probably
showing up
wouldn't.
with a bear would be a really bad idea.
I mean,
You can.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
Jesus.
Did we get pots?
Oh no, we didn't. So, Stevie, you want to come with me and we'll get some pots, and then maybe if we can, we'll go to what do you call it, the little garden place, and just see if Chloe wants to run around a little bit. Nothing will go wrong.
Okay.
We'll just feel it out, see how it goes.
All right, so we got that going on. Anybody else? I guess that's just 0. Anything? You
I'm kind of relaxing for the evening. I don't really have anything I can study up on right now.
just like creepily undead sitting in a chair, sitting in a wall.
Do we see him on our way out?
Just kind of vibing up in the rest.
Okay.
Just vibing. Nah, I got you. Zero's just like, cool. Cool.
This might be Chloe's
all right.
last time for a long time.
Let's well, we'll start with Rag. Rag, make an intelligence check for me. Yeah, you're still working on the book that had the katana sketch in it, and like the brief information about that. You're almost done with it, but it's kind of like a history along with like it's like a history that also does talk about like martial techniques and that kind of thing. So it's kind of a slog right there, and you're kind of in a slog right now. So, okay. Fizzy and Stevie, you guys go looking for pots. I will say you see pots around. Like there aren't trees throughout the city, but there's the occasional like potted plant. The general vibe here is like nature magic, no good, right? And then just kind of like nature in general is like reserved just for like decoration and to eat. That like that's what it's good for.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but it is there. So like you do see that there are like there's not like any like botanists per se. So you do see just the occasional potted flower. So like you could definitely try to steal a like some pots.
Wait, did you say steal?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to steal anything. So there's nothing that we can buy, though, like you said. You know what? We could probably just build one with.
You could definitely head to
We
some,
could get,
there are some
like-
places in the bazaar that sell pottery. You had actually been to
Oh,
a shop with
Yeah,
Ragnamus
we could.
that actually had pottery in it.
You're right. We could just buy pottery and then just use put the dirt in
Yeah.
the pottery.
Like it's not like a flower pot,
Right.
but like it would work for sure.
We could get barrels and hold the plants. Like, you know, like
The
whiskey
barrel
barrel.
of the tree. But no,
It can hold a tree. They're large.
just messing with you. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know about the tree. We'll see about the tree.
Tree roots are pretty long.
Yeah. We need something bigger than a barrel.
Yeah, that's true. So, I don't know about the tree,
Something
but
like the Titanic, maybe.
yeah, this is gonna be the Titanic of this world. How about let's just go get 2 pieces of pottery.
Okay, so you,
That
so
sound
you-
good?
The things that they put the water in for livestock, do you think they would have those?
Like a trough?
trough?
Yes, that's. They're huge.
Not really in the city.
Okay.
Maybe outside of the city, though, you could find something like that.
Well, I don't think we really have the time, honestly. So maybe we should just do the pottery. And then, worst comes to shove, we're on a boat with wood. We could build like a box or something if we really needed to. I'm sure. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
mean, you can certainly try.
Okay.
So, so let's just get 2 pieces of pottery for now. So at least we have something.
Okay. Yeah, pretty easy to find. I mean, the Grand Bazaar is, you know, it's a worldly market, so there are like different potteries from different places. Um, you could probably pick up 2, uh, you know, pretty good sized pieces of pottery for like. But what you're finding is definitely handmade. So, like
Okay.
15 gold pieces for both of them.
Together.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I looked at Stevie. Stevie, I'm getting really low on money. How are you doing?
I think I have money. I have money. I can.
Okay.
What am I
Yay.
buying?
Two,
How much?
2 pieces of pottery for 15 gold.
15 gold.
Yeah.
So that's 30.
Oh no, 15 for both.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yep. I got it.
Okay.
Do you need to get anything else?
So one that you get is kind of like long and slender. Like it's kind of like almost like a flower pot kind of base. And then the other one is like a squat, like definitely like a water pot, but like, you know,
Okay.
fill it with dirt.
We can dig it. That'll work.
Yeah.
Um.
You're a freaking druid, man. Like, you got this.
Yeah. And we already got some of the fruit and everything, so we're good there. I think we're
Now
good.
Now it takes a little bear to see the garden.
Yes.
Chloe.
Sounds good. So I have just so you know, I have Fizzy in the satchel and Chloe in the backpack of sorts with like the little leaves and dirt and everything like that.
I'll let you know. You pretty quickly get stopped by the guard.
Oh, okay.
They recognize you, and you know
Aw.
they're like the guard for the highest district, so they're pretty keen-eyed. They notice,
We're on a
They
sign
have
that says
bed.
"Do not let these people in."
and like as you guys are approaching, you see them like see you and approaching you.
Gotcha. So Fizzy just kind of waves them and says hi.
Good evening.
How are you? Hello. How are you?
The
I'm just gonna
the
stare at us.
guards that you're seeing are like in plate armor. Their faces are exposed. They both look very stern. And like the one of the guards who has like a plume coming out of his helmet says, "I'm going to have to ask you all to leave, please."
Okay. So very dejected and rejected. Fizzy kind of turns around and like mopes away. Do they feel any guilt whatsoever?
Yeah, you look kind of sad.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, please let me do well on this. Please, please, please. Okay. 1 second. Let's see what I have.
Stevie, I'm gonna
Four.
since you're like you're new to the game and everything. I'm just gonna let you know you have advantage on persuasion checks because of your class.
Mm-hmm.
So
You could try to be like, oh well, can we please just we just want to look around. We're going on a long voyage.
Yeah, we just wanted to look at the tree one more time before we head to go.
yeah, make your persuasion check. with advantage. You have like a certain just fey charm about you.
Ooh.
One more time.
Oh.
Yay!
20. You see the guard's face kind of soften.
I think so.
And he says, and he kind of like looks down. We don't get many of your kind around here. You're very beautiful.
Oh,
For the hookup.
He's a simp.
Can we go look at the tree one more time? And I just like bat my eyes. My very bright green eyes.
Stevie gets a date. And Fizzy goes back. She's like, oh, all right.
Well, we really shouldn't, but he looks to the other guard that's with him, who is looking at him like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And that he just walks away. The guy just like he just kind of looks at him like fucking really, bro, and then just like walks away. And he goes, all right, quickly.
Okay, thank you.
He's gonna come, like he comes with you.
Okay. Maybe he can be our lookout.
Oh no!
So I'm like, Stevie, nudge, And then I go into like near the tree and kind of go around the tree maybe, and maybe Stevie's still with him over there. And then I just take Chloe out real quick and kind of put her like next to the bush and everything so she can like see the bush and everything.
She just kind of like waddles out and just kind of like crawls across the grass and then just like rolls over and just begins like rolling back and forth.
Yes! I am accomplished now. If I die, I die.
Can I just sit in the grass? No, like sit and touch the grass.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then while she's doing that, I take
Yeah,
out.
the guard goes, what the fuck? That's actually a bear?
I'd be like, so we're gonna go now, bye.
You should really go.
Yeah, sure. And then I say, don't worry, we'll be back in town. See you soon. Put Chloe away, and then I like rush away.
He stands there and just like dejectedly waves, and you just hear like the plate armor going like chip 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 as he like was going to say it back and forth. All right.
All right, mission accomplished.
So you all make haste back to the Brave Barrel. Let's go over now to River and Clenoa. What's up, guys?
How's it going, George?
Yeah, how's it going, Lauren? How's your day?
Even PG-13
So-
kids.
Yeah, we're just going on a stroll. If there's a beach, we're looking for that to stroll around on the beach for a little bit.
Yeah, you guys could absolutely go down and just like have a nice walk on the beaches of the Sapphire.
Yeah.
The water is beautiful. It's actually like surprisingly clean. But it gets pretty deep pretty quickly, and it's also like getting dark out, so you can't really see through it. But it is definitely clean. The beaches themselves are also very clean. The sand is like this kind of soft orange. And yeah, you guys can have a nice stroll.
You don't have to roleplay the whole thing if you don't want
Yeah.
to. Just kind of.
Yeah, it's just some idle chit chat. It's not like we haven't spent every day since he's been resurrected together. Probably not
All right. So you guys,
So I'm just gonna follow the happen with you and just give it to her like, hey, you wanna share this?
Sure.
oh,
And you will just light it up.
Yeah.
all right. So you guys like have a seat on the beach and enjoy a some yeah, cool. You guys are aware of the effects, but it's kind of given the environment that you're in and the river you're somewhat familiar. You're familiar with the coastline, but where you're from doesn't really have beaches like this.
Right.
You know, it, yeah. And then of course Klonoa, like you know, you did not grow up near the beach at all. Um, and so it's new and exciting, and the sound of the waves just like really just kind of like lightly lapping up, you know, it's high tide. Um, it is beautiful, and the stars begin to dance across the sky. You guys have a nice time. Eventually, I'm sure you guys would like want to like just lay down in the sand and look up, and it would be really rad. And thanks for that comment, Zero. It's coarse and rough, and it's everywhere.
Well,
Anakin.
Yeah, this is ending if you Anakin me.
But no, it's a nice evening.
Awesome. And eventually we make our way back.
Before we went then bring beer up, let know just gonna give everyone a kiss.
Awesome.
My gosh.
All right. You probably could hear
Yeah.
probably like out of her chat.
Yep.
All right. So you guys would definitely return. You guys would return, and I would imagine Fizzy and Stevie would still be gone. They did quite a bit. Well, no, you guys probably stayed up pretty late, so you guys are probably the last ones to return.
Oh, yeah.
But you do see that the party is there, kind of being in the center area, probably around the table, maybe with some drinks.
River is bright red in the face. And we'll probably just wave to everyone, say goodnight, and then head upstairs. She's not gonna hang out downstairs.
I'm gonna ask, is she okay? She have a fever? She get too hot?
Give Klonoa an annoying look.
What?
eyebrows.
What?
What do you mean?
That's looking at me like I did something. I didn't do anything. I swear.
Doesn't matter if you did it. We're just. We know what you did. No shame in it.
Everyone thinks that Klonoa scored and he did.
Gives him the eyebrows again, like the.
Turn around and walk.
All right. So you guys gonna settle in for bed?
Yeah.
All of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you all rest your head on your pillows and begin drifting into your nightly slumber, When your mind falls to the in-between, a voice speaks. Rise. You all open your eyes to find yourselves. You can see each other in the dimly lit chamber. Torches sit in sconces on the wall, and the flickering lights of the iridescent flames that flutter atop the torches give way to the wood walls that you now see are decorated with scattered scribblings and various colored chalks. Looking up, you see the walls rise, the peak of which is faded in the darkness beyond that of your most night-seeing companions. Across from you, candles on the floor surround a woman sitting atop a large cushion. As the light of the flames licks across her face, you're able to see the visage of an elderly elven woman. She sits on a large cushion in the middle of the circle of candles, which light the chalk scribblings that also line the floor. Approach me. I have little time and much to say.
Yeah, River steps up.
As you approach, another figure then comes into your view. Behind her, outside of the circle of candles, is a tall, slender man in wrapped in a cloak and a robe all the way around him, such that you can make out no detail other than just this dark green robe. As you approach, you the woman's eyes fall on you for a moment, busy, and all of you now notice the gray haze that covers them. Yet, Busy, you swear that as her face falls upon you, a look of maternal pain flashes across her eyes as though she knows your past. Busy and Stevie, if you guys can give me a nature check, and or Noah, if you can give me an insight check.
Okay, I got a 20. And then Stevie, I think you have a plus something to your nature that you didn't add.
Nature is intellect.
All right. Busy, you jump in.
Hold on. I will go outside. Call to me when you're done.
Yeah, go take the back up. Okay.
And then
It's my first whisper chat, guys.
there you go.
Okay.
I'll be outside.
But you don't want. Alright, cool.
Shit, where's the light? I need the light.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yep.
Go, boy. Okay, alright, I got my notes ready. Okay, go ahead. Can you hear me? Soren? Can you hear me? Hello? Did I lose you? Hello? I'm so lost. Can you hear me at all? Okay, yeah, now I can hear you. Oh, now I can. Hold on a second. Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, can everybody hear us? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear me?
Zach said his computer
Uh-oh.
turned off.
I need a rag here for this.
Maybe he can get on his phone. I unmuted it, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
I was gonna say Fizzy was gonna say something funny, but we can wait till next whatever. But yeah,
Can we get
that's
that?
cool.
Can we get like a text version of that D&D lore?